Hello everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a Photocard sorting video. I have a lot of groups to start with, so it may be all over the place with who I start with in the video and whatnot. And I do anticipate that it will take multiple days to do this. Of course, I'm filming this when I can, and I also anticipate that it will be split up because there's quite a few groups to go through. But yeah, we're gonna get started. First, we're going to start with Loona. Before I get started actually sorting the Photocards that I have for them, I wanted to do a quick flip through of what I have currently. This is a 9 pocket binder that I got from a friend. She graciously gifted it to me, and my original thought was I could use this to store all Loona and Loossemble and Chuu and Yves and Artemis cards. I vastly overestimated how many pages were in this thing and what I had in there already, so let's go through it. So for those who don't know, I guess technically I still am an OT12 collector. I got into Loona around, I remember when Chetty's pre-debut single came out, and that's kind of what got me listening to them. But I really remember Chuu's single coming out, and I was so obsessed with that. And then after Heart Attack came out, then we had Go On debut, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay attention to Loona as a group then. So Go On's video came out, and I was watching it one time, and I'm like, wait a minute, these girls in there, like, that's the girl from the video with the apple, and that's the girl from the video with the roller skating rink, Yves. And so that was when it clicked for me, like they're all connected and part of a group. So I've been basically kind of around since Chetty era, but really got into Loona around Chuu, which is super fitting as she's my old bias, especially in Loona. So I have been an OT12 collector since then. I remember ordering, at the time when you could still order albums like this off Amazon, I remember ordering Chuu's solo off of there and everything else. So all of my cards at this point are still first press. What I have done in recent years, like within the last year, is I have decided to downsize. I have kept OT12 of my pre-debut cards and OT12 for their first like OT12 album, and then from there I was thinking that I was just going to kind of split it up into like my top 4 members. I waffled on it for like a super long time. I was kind of going back and forth and back and forth, and then I did bite the bullet and ended up selling some XX cards. And so now it's kind of like, well, if I want to do OT12 again in the future, I'm going to really regret it because I sold off more than half of the XX member cards. So we're probably going to stick with that, but I absolutely did not want to give up my pre-debut collection. So some of the cards are missing because they're in my pile to be put back in here. Like I did some spreads for, there's like a Valentine's Day spread. I think that's the one I did where I took some Chuu cards and stuff out and some BB cards, and I haven't put them back in, and that was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So anyways, they need to be returned. Another thing I will note is, especially because at the time I started collecting, it wasn't really a thing that I knew about. And because I have so many collections and I've been so overwhelmed with my collections, most of my cards are raw dogging it in the sleeves, and I hope that doesn't offend anybody. I do plan at some point to sleeve all of my collection, but I really wanted to, one, know what I have and what I need to sleeve, because I'm completely serious. I feel like I have probably like 1,000 cards to sleeve between all my collections, that could be a humongous exaggeration, but that's just how my brain is interpreting it. So yeah, you're gonna see all of these, if not most of these, are unsleeved and raw dog in it. I apologize in advance. Okay, now I'm done yapping, let's get into it. So I've seen people do their collections in certain ways. For me personally, I liked having the Loona pre-debut cards like vertical like this, which is weird because normally I'm a horizontal girly, but anyways, just having their attendance cards at the top so it's like a pretty little rainbow was just what I wanted. So we have those in there. So I need to put BB's attendance card back in. Chetty. And I will admit, at one point I was also really considering selling off, you know, either my pre-debut cards or selling off like the albums, because the pre-debut albums, they each member except for Heejin had 2 different covers, and then like when they had the units it was a whole different cover, and so the covers were different but the album photo books are entirely the same. And at some point in my life I was like, you know, it's super ridiculous to have 3 album versions of the exact same photo book, just a different cover. But I never got around to that, and I probably never will. I don't know, I go back and forth on that. But anyways, so yeah, like I just like having the rainbow on top. This Chuu I just need to return her to her place. And those, and what I really liked about this binder that my friend gave me is the pre-debut ends on this page, and it's just like a perfect alignment. By the way, these are so freaking cute. I love their Clueless outfits so much. That was just like YY by Y was the oh my gosh, what do you call them, unit that I was actually present for, like 1-3 and Oddeyecircle had already debuted and whatnot by the time I was into collecting Loona, but I really got to see the inception and birth of YY by Y. And I remember, like, this was still, of course, when you could pre-order on Amazon. I pre-ordered Beauty and a Beat, like the limited version, and I got 2 cards, and they both had Yves, so I remember giving one to my best friend. Yeah, just a totally different time. But anyway, so we have all the solos, and then from here I did the unit sets. So we have normal album sets, limited album sets. Was literally insane for going for these. I probably would never ever do that again. If I remember correctly from this set, they were all kind of difficult to find except for BB. I feel like Soul was my last one. Pain in the butt to get. I don't even remember who I got Hyunjin from. It's been so long, or Heejin, but this one I remember buying off of eBay, and it was a nightmare to find. And it was a bid, of course. At that time I was super into bids on eBay, so probably super overspent. Here is the repackage of the 1/3 album. This Heejin was actually the very last card that I needed for my limited album collection, and could not find her anywhere. And I actually had a best friend who he bought a sealed limited edition of this, and he opened it and there was 2 Heejins. And so when he sold off his Loona collection, he very graciously sold me the very last Heejin that I needed for the entire collection, and I never found her otherwise, so I was always super jazzed for that. Yeah, BB was also very easy to find for this. Then we have Oddeyecircle. I think the first one was Mix and Match, right? And then the second, the repackage, was Max and Match. I think it was Kim Lip that was the hardest to find. I think I had 2 Jinsouls that I traded for Lippy, but I don't quite remember. But I think out of theirs, I think I liked the second one, the second concept. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't remember which concept I liked more. But yeah. And I think Jinsoul was the hardest to find for here. And then we have YY by Y, and this set was a lot easier to collect at the time because it was new, and so it was fairly easy to find trains for and all of that. And I got 2 Yves, and I gave one to my bestie when I gave her the album. This Go On, still so pretty, so stunning. I'm pretty sure she's the one I pulled. And absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, so this is then their OT12 debut. And I did have both sets, like both PC sets, but I did end up selling like the Skullgirl uniform one. It just wasn't my style as much. I liked this version a lot more. I remember this album being kind of hard to collect for. Like this Yves, I do remember buying it for $9 off of eBay. The seller was super nice with it. And at the time you couldn't find her anywhere. Like she was so hard to find, or if you could find her, I remember people were selling her outrageous amounts. And so I remember crying when the seller sold her to me for $9, and he was so nice, and it was like, you have no idea how much you've made my day with it. And he was like, I just wanted to help people. So super sweet. This Hyunjin card is so cute still. I don't know, I just really like this set. I remember a lot of people complaining because the photocard quality, like the crispness of the pictures and stuff, is kind of grainy and stuff. I don't know why. I think it really fits and it gives a kind of a retro feel. I really like this set. So, but I did sell the other one. So then we go into not YY, XX. And by the way, if I'm pronouncing the album names wrong, I'm sorry. I just go off the letter center on them. So yeah, I did have OT12 of the girlies, and I did downsize to just my top 4, which is Hyunjin, Yeojin, Chuu, and Go On. I felt that would just be easiest in collection terms, and it felt kind of good, just to downsize. I was able to help some orbits with their collections because XX cards are so hard to find. I tried to price them fairly. I still have some up for sale, only a couple I think, if you need any, but so yeah, I did downsize, and I did have a moment of like, oh god, what if I want them again? Probably not, because they're terrible to find. The unit cards I did keep. I really liked the units. The units were terrible to find. The Kim Lip and Hustle card, total hell to find. I remember I bought from, it was like a German seller or some seller in Europe, and it was 23 euros or something, and I was like, I don't even care at this point. It was so ridiculous to find, such a pain. I ended up just paying the high price for it and was just like so happy when I got them. I want to say the other units at the time, it was like a total sketch seller on Instagram, but they came through. That's how I got most of the units, I think. And then so we have, was it Hash? Yeah, so this one I also downsized, and I'm kind of trying to figure out what to do because these are only 9 pockets. So we have Go On here on the side, and it looks kind of interesting. So I haven't sold these cards yet, so part of me still wants to keep like a Heiju one and some others. Maybe there's a Chetty one I really like that I kind of want to keep, so I may end up keeping more from this set, especially maybe just to fill up the space. But in any case, really happy to have it. I had a GOM at the time who got into a Loona fan sign in Korea, so I got a sign page to my name, and I was lucky enough to secure Chuu. And I am internally grateful now for their group order and everything else, because without them I would not have gotten my Hash set. Like, they were the ones that handled everything with it, and I got a full OT12, OT11 set and everything else. Truly grateful for that experience, because otherwise it wouldn't have worked. I was just kind of looking at these and thinking, what if I put Go On here and move their MMT cards? Maybe, because yeah, that would be 8. So I could do like Hyunjin, do Yeojin, Chuu, and Go On, and then move their MMT cards. I don't know, we'll look at it another time. But anyways, I still have some spaces here, and then midnight or 12 o'clock, whatever you call it, I do have this Chuu. I just need to return her to her rightful spot. I think it was a kissy face Chuu, that's why I put it there. So for this era, this 12 o'clock is really where I stopped collecting OT12 Loona, because it was, the amount of album photo cards was insane for 12 members, 11 members, and then there's just the sheer amount of POBs that they came out with was just kind of like, we're done with OT12. So I think originally I was just gonna keep like my top 3, and then I was like, but I love all of these cards, like I didn't want to get rid of all of my OT12 cards, so then I think I decided to just keep, you know, one from the other members. It's like I love this selfie of Kpop, and this one of Jinsol and Chetty, and I love the cherry Chetty, so I couldn't get rid of that one. Yves, and she's showing off her sneakers. Vivi, this one's super cute, this one's super cute. Heijin, Heiju, where she's smiling, it's so cute. So anyways, so I did decide to keep one of each. But yeah, so from there we go to, not gonna lie, I totally forgot what this is called, like and something like that. So for this one, Hustle was back, and I really loved Hustle's card, so I got hers, Yeojin's, and Chuu's, and then kept some from the other girlies. I might have some dupes of these that I may decide to reorganize or keep more. I've also low-key been wanting to get like all of the flowered ones that I have, and I'd wanted to see if I had, like, I need a flower Hyunjin that I've been eyeing in Heiju, so I don't know. So I may or may not expand this collection again, we'll see. But it looks like that is the end of the binder. So from there I've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 17 more pages. That definitely is not going to be enough for everything. But so what I may have to end up doing is filling this more with more like BBC Loona stuff, and then depending on space wise what I have, so crooked, I guess get to another binder. Shoot, I wasn't planning on that, but that is how it goes. So let me move this, and then we will get out the cards to sort. Really quick, this isn't a card to sort, but I wanted to show off this cute little frog top loader holder thingy. It's actually from Hot Topic. It was a ridiculous amount of money, but I saw somebody on Instagram that had it, and I was like, I need that. I was originally gonna put a Yeojin Froggy PC in there, and I know frog isn't her representative animal anymore and she doesn't like it, but I was thinking if it's an actual like frog filter on there, you know what I mean, it might be super cute. If not, I have a frog Yuhan I could probably put in, but in any case, it's just so freaking adorable. I could probably use it for anything. But yeah, it's got even this cute little lanyard. Okay, y'all. So first, while I'm here, gonna restore some cards to their rightful place, like 2.5 years later. Aww, beautiful. One day I will straighten these out and have them in pretty sleeves. That day is not today, so I apologize if that upsets you. Okay. Chuu. So OT12 is done. Nikes. So I'm gonna leave this blank for now for hash, because I don't know what I'm doing there. Okay, so where did I put those cards? My lord. Bruh. Okay, I'm blind. I don't know why. Anyways, geez Louise. So let me restore Chuu back to her rightful throne. Oh, so supernova. Okay, anyways, so I've got these. So I actually do have that Chuu. I wasn't sure if I did, but I'm like, she's so damn pretty. I really like this one, so I want to give her up either. So what I think I'm gonna do is I do need to move the and cards, because I do want to, you know, put these ones together. I wonder if I had pobs and everything out before and I just didn't, because at one point I did have like OT12 sets of all of these, so I really am curious to know why they're not in the binder. I don't know what I did. Anyways, so we'll start moving these bad boys out. I like this binder a lot. I don't like the side loading when I'm doing it because it's a pain in the tush. So for this, I did buy the other Yochen that I think I might put in this place, especially since she'll be in white and it'll match a little bit better, but we'll see. So yeah, so I think what I will do is move all of these and then go from there. And I think for these, I will just do like a mismatch of pages. Like, it doesn't all have to match and be like a perfect OT12, you know what I mean? Like, I'd like to think I'm past that, or if I'm not past it, I'm definitely trying to get past it, you know what I mean? Because it's just a lot of work sometimes to be so gosh darn particular with your collection. I don't know. Oh, one thing, and maybe this is just me, I don't know, for the longest time when I was sorting these cards, I'm like trying to figure out my members and who that, I don't know why, but these two, I was like convinced half the time I was having Hey Ju cards and it was go on or vice versa. And I don't know if it's because their hair coloring is similar enough, you know what I mean? Like, clearly they don't look anything alike, and I'm not trying to say that, but I think the hair color was just enough to throw me off, that it was like I was sorting, I was like, I don't have any go on cards, and it's like, yes you do, you dummy, you just put them all with Hey Ju. So okay, so set those aside for now, because we are going to continue with our 12. I am gonna put the group card in the middle. I thought this group card was cute. Everybody else can shush. So trying to see what I have. I got a lot of Chuu. Yeah, I've got some go on. These are album PC, but they're Chuu. Got 2, 3 Yochen. It may not be pretty, but we are gonna make it work. Maybe, let me see. I love this Chuu, so she needs to go first. Maybe we'll do like a cute kissy pouty Chuu first row, yeah. And then let me see, she is cutie pouty, she's also hollow square, doesn't match anything, which is totally cool. Love that. Maybe what I can do, because I've only got 2 Yochen, so I put Yochen here. Do I want Yochen like that? Do I want her like this? Definitely like that. And then I will, there's 3 Yochen. I'm just blind. So I can either replace or I can keep because they're both short hair. Just keep it. Okay, and then we will put Gowan down here, and since she's blonde, she goes in the middle. Queen, we'll put this cutie here, and then we'll put her here. Adorable. Now let's see, we will put Chuu there. Maybe I put her in the middle since she's the only darker haired one. And then Smiley Chuu, and I'm gonna put this one here because I love it and I don't care that it's a duplicate. And then we'll put Yojin here. And I believe that's all for midnight, right? Because these are hula hoop. Those are and I guess I'll just leave some open space for, let me see. Maybe I could add those in because I think, yeah, this was around the time midnight, so these two could go, honestly speaking, since they kind of match. Okay, so we can do that. This Chuu I think is super cute. We're gonna put her there, and then this Chuu here. And then this Yojin, do I want her that way? No, I want her this way. Definitely here. Okay. I feel like I had a Hyunjin, unless I sold it. I don't know. We're gonna leave it like that for now. Moving on. So did we have, sorry, I'm looking at my music again. We had, okay, Not Friends was immediately after midnight. So we are going to sort. Do I sort by outfit? Like, why do we have one in the white and the rest of here? She's going here. It's the only logical choice for it being horizontal like that. I guess maybe she'll be in the middle since she's like the odd one out. I'll do you here and you here. And then, was I doing them by age order? Yeah, I guess it was. So we'll do these. This Kim lip I adore. I think it's so cute. We'll do another horizontal there. See, look how beautifully that matches. Here's Yojin sneaking in. Ooh, there's another horizontal. Well, this one's also I adore her angles. This is fun. And I'm not being sarcastic there. I really do adore them. And actually I think that should be fine because this is here. I like that actually, it's super cute. Her styling for Not Friends was so cool. Not Friends was such a unique album. I don't know, I was in love with the styling, the message. I wanted to write to it. Like, I thought it was so cool. So I guess I'll do these two together just because I don't like being separate. So we'll do this one first because I think it's the cutest. Then you next to her. And then the two guns. I'm not a fan of the guns, not gonna lie. I think we could have done without, but that's just my personal preference. And then we've got Yves with her, yeah. I love how she said, girl, you get one angle, you get maybe like an eyeball change, if you're lucky. So we're gonna just put them in. See, the lighting is a little bit different on these, so maybe I'll do those two there because those are kind of the similar lighting, and then we'll do those there. I didn't realize all of hers were horizontal too. She really just said one and done. I love that for her. So that was Not Friends, and now we can go back to and here. So yeah. My hope is maybe now that not my tastes have changed, but now that my viewpoints or goals, whatnot for collecting Loona have changed, I may try to go back and find some and cards that I like a little bit more, or I appreciate a little bit more now, and just kind of see. But if not, I'm perfectly happy with what I have. I still have one for each member, which I really did enjoy. And yeah. I do think I sold off all my extra Chuus for and I do kind of regret it now. Totally not gonna lie, but it is what it is, you know? So, I don't know. I think it's always super interesting when I sell stuff off. Like, I often tend to underprice if I'm being totally honest. And then I feel like me trying to buy stuff back or trying to find it again or find something from that set, it's always priced outrageously insane. And I don't know, super frustrating. Like at one point I was selling Loona Photocard sets, like 10 or 20 cards for like $10, and I felt like I was still charging way too much. And some of them still weren't selling, which was kind of like, no. So I have this hula hoop did come after. So I do hope to gain more hula hoop girlies. There's the hustle card I always wanted. I kind of want to get Chuu and go on. So hopefully my hula hoop collection will evolve. For now, I'm just going to add hula hoop with Hyojin. And there's that extra chetty that I had that I don't know what I did with. I guess I'll put all the froggies together for now, but I don't know where that, oh, here it is, from And. I'll put them on a separate page. So, let's see, we'll put the froggies on either side. Or actually, I guess we could do, oh my gosh, see, I'm so uncoordinated. I'm just gonna end up damaging something if I'm being completely honest. So since this binder will not complete all my hopes and dreams of putting all my Loona in here, I don't know what I'm gonna do binder wise. Coming forth, I don't know if I should keep all the girls together or not. Oh, these are And too. That's perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know if I should I have a binder just for Loossemble, but that's so much. But also Loossemble has a lot, so it's not like completely out of the, you know, it's not. I'm gonna take this out because it's too big. I wonder if this would fit in there. That'd be cute. Having a binder just for Loossemble wouldn't be like completely out of pocket because they have so damn many Photocards that I buy, but at the same time it's like I like to combine. I mean, obviously Chuu and Yves could go on their own together. Artemis and Oddeyecircle, I don't collect as much for either, so maybe I could, but I like to combine them all. I just like to keep them together. Okay, so we've got those, and now we have Flip That. So I will sort them by the very meager member order that I have. Sorry, I got my arm in the way of everything. I apologize profusely for that. Okay, so the only downside of having OT12 is that I don't have a 12 pocket page. Like, I thought this was 12 pockets. I don't know what I was on thinking about this damn photo book. So if I do 9, actually, maybe I'll do it on a different page so we can have the 9 there. Yeah? Yeah, cool. Okay, so we've got a hustle. Well, actually, I've only got one. Jessica, stop overthinking it. Okay. To hustle. And then I didn't have any BB. It was like Hyojin, Chuu, Go One, and one Heiju, some Yves. So I don't know, girl. We're gonna see. This is not like 100% either. If I decide down the road I want something totally different. Wait, is there 2 cards in here? Or is it just, oh, it's just a thick looking card. Down the road things could completely change and I may decide I totally hate this layout at all. This is really honestly just so I can get Photocards in the binder and have them stop raw dog in a box like they have been for the last, when did Flip that come out? Like, that was 2 years ago, right? Yeah, like 2 years ago, May 27, 2022. So they've been hanging out in a box somewhere for the last 2 years. Like, they need a home. It's time. I guess I'll leave that out. I'm not gonna do pops yet. Pops can all go together. So anyways, all that to say, this collection more than likely is not final in how it looks. Definitely will revamp it down the road and readjust things. I just want stuff where it belongs, you know, and then I can definitely go from there as far as organizing and coming up with a better strategy and everything. I did all that, and then I remember Yves is before Chuu. This outfit, by the way, absolutely cute. Just that photo card, I wish I had like 100 of her. Okay, let's do it again. So, random thoughts. What are your guys' favorite hair colors on the girls? I'd say I definitely did like this that grayish color in Hustle. It makes her look like an elven like princess. So beautiful. Yves, the red definitely was something else. Absolutely adore. Yojin, I really liked the pink. In Loossemble era. What else has she had that I really liked? I don't know. I really like idols when they do like a gray, especially like if it's got to be a certain gray. It's got to be either like that deep kind of metal gray or like a really light, like a platinum gray. I don't know if I'm explaining it well. Anyways, I thought she looked super pretty with those. Go on. I love her with like a reddish, gingerish hair. Those are poms. Hey, Chuu. So then I guess I will put Papa Lobs here. This is such a mess. I dislike it intensely, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be forever. So I think I've got 3 hollows. Put those together, yeah? Down here. I don't even know that they're all there from the same. But this isn't. This was a mixer one, right? Oh my god. Yeah, this was mixer. Anyways. Cute. And they all have the same outfit on. I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with a G. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce it. These are all sets. I don't want to mix them up. So I guess I will put you here. Yeah. And then, so my dilemma is I had wanted to do the AR set here, yeah. So maybe I'll do that and then I'll finish the pops because I want the AR set how you can see them. I think that's a grand idea. I like it. I will say I was watching somebody on Twitter posted a thread like Loona's most random TikToks, and some of these cards look so like there's 2. They're most random TikToks, and like 99% of it was Heejin. I totally forgot how funny she is, but I forgot how funny she and Hyunjin were together, and I really miss them as a duo. I used to watch Loona TV religiously until like after OT12 debut, and then I just lost the attention span, if I'm being totally honest. But it was so fun watching Loona TV and seeing the girls like come together and grow. And it was so funny to me. I remember when Heiju was being announced and they had like the shadow image with like who's next. And I remember people on Twitter were like analyzing it and they're like, it's Chetty. Like they were saying Chetty posed for the shadow picture, or that it was her twin or something. It was so random. I do miss those times. Okay, so my dilemma. I only have 6 spots left here. So I think, I don't know, we're gonna figure something out with those two. I'm gonna put go on in the middle for this, simply because it's so darn cute and it's horizontal, so I feel like it matches a little better. Technically it'd be this way, yeah? Yeah. I think I was trying to get Yojin for this, and I had a lippy and a gin sole for trade, I think. So if you have those, so I'm gonna set those two aside for now. Honestly guys, look, we've only got a couple more pages left, so I think what I will do is do these, and then we'll have just like the random cards. Yeah, I'm so appreciative of these sleeves. Glad some people take care of our collection. It's just so weird. Like at the time, like I started collecting and stuff, like a lot of stuff y'all see now for collecting wasn't a thing back then, or it wasn't as much of a thing. So like sleeving your photo cards, doing all this fancy stuff with your collections, like that was for like maybe an elite few, if anything. Like it never occurred to me to sleeve my photo cards until like, God, what year was it? 2021, 2022, 2020, something like that. And then people like, what do you mean you don't sleeve your photo cards? Like everybody should be. And it's like, it genuinely never occurred to me. Like, you know, you hear about don't buy PVC pages and all of that. Like that made sense, of course, and I was watched out for that, but then it never occurred to me to sleeve the photo cards within. Or like if I'd buy a set from somebody and it was sleeved, I would just leave it because I'm super lazy like that. But yeah, it never occurred to me. This card is adorable. I have never looked at this until now, and that is like peak Yojin. So cute. Anyways, all that to say, I apologize, just realized this binder was like way down there. Oh yeah, sleeving a photo cards or sleeving cards and that kind of thing for the binder wasn't really a thing in my opinion until like the last couple of years. And I personally, sleeving photo cards wasn't like a super big thing that I was aware of until like super recently, within the last couple of years. And as somebody, the older I get, the more I realize just like how overwhelmed I get by things, like super duper easily. And I have wanted to sleeve my collections, don't get me wrong, but then it's like the sheer idea of buying the sleeves, taking everything out, sleeving it, like it literally freezes me to the point to where I can't think, like I can't function with it. And it sucks because I would love to have everything sleeved and safe. I definitely would love to have a cuter, more aesthetic collection, but the overwhelming amount of dread I get at the thought of it is insane. So I don't know, guys. One day I hope I get there, but I'm like not counting on it anytime soon, because like if you think about it, like I was doing OT12 for Loona alone, but then I have like OTA ATs, OT7 Dreamcatcher, OT6 Astro. I do OT groups for Saturday and Dreamnote. There's a lot of groups that I collect all members for because I'm absolutely ridiculous, and it is absolutely overwhelming to think about changing those collections. So yeah, one of these days I will get my poop in a group. Probably isn't going to be anytime soon, and that's just being honest. Like, I don't know if other people can relate, but just the idea of some of this stuff is just way too much as a collector. I'd love to, but the idea of finding the time, not even necessarily the money, although money is a big deal, but the time for it paralyzes me, to be frank. So yeah, I hope, trying to hurry because I think my phone's getting close to dying. I don't know that it cut out anything. I don't think it stopped recording. I really hope not, because I'm not going to go back and re-talk through everything again. But oh my gosh, look at how cute she is. See, this is so cute. This is how that seller had it when they did it, and I was like, can you send me a picture of your set, because how you did it, chef kiss, beautiful. So we've got the cuties, 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 adorable. And that's literally, I've got one page left, guys. Wow, I didn't think we'd get that far. So that's a duplicate. I don't need her. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, that is the last page, y'all. So these Yojin are gonna have to go somewhere else. Okay. Anyways, let's see. We'll do the summer girlies on top. I thought I had Hyunjin of this, not Yves. I'm so confused. Anyways, how do we want to do? Oh my god, that is a terrible sleeve. Maybe I steal this one. Since it's a broadcast card anyways. Cute. Okay. Okay. So how do we want to do this? Because I've got 2 lippy, I've got 2. Okay, well I guess Chatty goes in the middle because she's the only one. Unless I do her here. Because I've got lippy. Wait a minute, Jessica. I'm such an idiot. Anyways, ignore me. Carry on. We'll do orange lippy up here. They're kind of iconic together. We've got red lippy here. Let's do you here, because the white shirts. Just making up reasons. And there. Hi everybody, welcome back. It is another day since I did the Loona storing video. So this is everything post Loona that I have. I do think that at some point I'm going to want to get the Meow Cafe, like the 15 I was gonna say 15 inches, 15 pocket sleeves, and I'm thinking I'm gonna want to do that because I can do, if I have 15 pockets per page, I can do that easily for OT5, Loossemble, and Artemis, and then for Yves or Chuu or any other solo works, it'll just give me more space to store. So until I get to that point of being able to have those, I'm just going to store it in a 9 pocket page for now. This is a brand new binder that I have. I put 50 pages in. I've sorted all of the photo cards. Hopefully that is enough. My plan is to probably just do it like front to back, just to get stuff stored away. Like I've mentioned before, most of these are not sleeved, and I will get to that eventually. I'm just really to the state where I really just need to get stuff up to see what I have and see what kind of sleeves I need and whatnot and what forth. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. I was going to do it in like order of release, so technically that would be Artemis and then Loossemble and then Heejin if I had her, and then Chuu, wait, no, Artemis, Loossemble, Chuu, Heejin, not Artemis, Oddeyecircle. Oh my gosh. Anyways, my point is I was gonna originally do it in like chronological order of when they debuted post Loona. I think for now I'm just going to start off with Loossemble because they are the bulk of my post Loona collection. So what I'm going to do is do Loossemble and then Chuu, then like Artemis, Oddeyecircle, and Yves. I do not have any Heejin post Loona stuff yet. Like I still need to buy her album, I still need to buy her cards, so at some point I'll have her stuff as well, her solo stuff. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. Like I said, we're just gonna store stuff how it is. I've already sorted album photo cards by version and that kind of deal, and then I've sorted the pobs as well. So we are just going to get into it. Okay, so we are going to start off, I think I'll do just member rows since there's 5 members, and I was originally gonna do like if we had like 10 pockets, do like 5 and 5 on each page, but I think what I will do for now at least is just to do like member rows for what I have. Doing this, I learned I do not have all of the cards for Loossemble, which is partly why I wanted to do this too, because I genuinely like have no idea what I have or don't have for members. So I've discovered I still am missing quite a few. I knew I was missing quite a few for One of a Kind, but for like their debut album, I wasn't sure what album PC I already had or what I still needed. So I'm missing quite a few from each set for each member, and I'm debating on whether I just want to cut my loss and it's not double-sided. We're just gonna do it this way. This is kind of painful. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to just cut my loss for like the debut album and just keep what I have, and like if I have a full set of 2 members but I only have 2 sets for the other members, you know, just culling it down and doing it that way. I don't know, undecided, which is partly why I really wanted to get stuff up so I can kind of have an idea of what we're working with. So how is everybody doing today? I personally have been doing like some job searching, long story, but looking for a different job hopefully. I have also been doing crocheting. I'm trying to learn how to crochet. It's been like a lifelong goal of mine for forever. And so I'm really hoping to get into that. I'm trying to make a blanket right now. I'll scoot this up a little bit so you can see better. Side note on these, Yeojins are so pretty. I remember when the debut era was coming and, you know, photocard previews were coming out and like Yeojin wasn't getting claimed for anything, and I was like, her cards are so gorgeous. I cannot. But yeah. I originally wasn't intending on collecting OT5 Loossemble, and I still am kind of on the fence about it. I was originally just doing, it was like gonna be Hyunjin and Yeojin, and then I kind of added Go On into the mix just because I've always really loved her as well. And then it became a lot easier to purchase OT5 sets to get, you know, all the pobs, you know what I mean, to get like a full set of pobs. That way I didn't have to risk having to trade them and that kind of thing. I don't even know if these are in the right order for the ones I missed. Oh yeah, they must be. Anyways, sorry. I wasn't sure, or I didn't want to go through the hassle of only buying like 3 albums and then running the risk of not having all that I needed. So that is when I decided to, you know, to just buy OT5 sets. And then once I had them, it became very difficult to give them up. If you don't know this about me, I am very good at talking myself into things and very horrible at talking myself out of things. I do tend to get very easily attached to photocards, as weird as that sounds. But you know what I mean, I just get like an emotional attachment to them. I think they're all so cute. It's like a downfall of mine. So once I have them like in my hand, it's like, well, I can't just not collect, you know. It's a silly, foolish thing, but it is what it is. So at some point, maybe I will decide to downsize to just my top 3, make life a little bit easier. But for now, I am still doing, how do I want this? Because I could just do them, I'll do it in the middle. But for now, I'm still doing OT5 for the most part. Really, I guess another thing too is I like a lot of the pop, so I end up buying, you know, the 5 albums to get a full member set, so I don't have to worry about trading or duplicates. And then with that comes extra photo cards, and so it just kind of trails into, you know, you get what I'm saying. So for the pops, it is a little bit different because, oh my gosh, I'm losing Yojin. They're by 5 members, but they're not, like I could do member rows, but it'd be kind of a pain in the butt. So I think for these, it's gonna look hella ugly right now, not gonna lie, but I'm just gonna do like 5 at a time. And this is where the frustration of not having a 10 pocket page or something like that comes in, because like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't look the same. I think for these ones where I do not have all of the members, I'm going to put aside, I don't think I bought all 5 of these. I think I just bought these secondhand, so I'll leave those there. These are also Everland cards, and I remember I joined a friend's go for them, but again, I only have, well, see, now I have 5 of those. So okay, I don't know, let me see, hang on. So I've got 2, that's 5. I have just this Yojin that I wanted because it's so cute. It's a panda. And then, well, so I have this mixture set, and I had to have all 5. I just can't find where Go On is, but I could have swore I bought a full set for my friend. So technically, since I do have 5 cards, I will just put them on there. Like I said, it's gonna be hella ugly for a little bit because I'm just putting stuff to put stuff away. I'm unfortunately not able to make it as aesthetic as I want. And my other issue with that is that if I continued to wait, maybe I'll move, hang. If I continued to wait until I could make things like as aesthetic and pretty as I want, I'm never going to get my cards up, you know what I mean? So yeah, for this I could have sworn I had Go On. If not, I may just try to find and buy her, but I don't know. As I was sorting through things, I had a lot of feeling of like I could have sworn I had this card or this card when I was looking at the wish lists or the templates. So I genuinely feel like I have Go On somewhere, and that bothers me, so we'll see. I do have an extra Yojin. I'll probably end up trading her something at some point, but for now I'll just put her in here. And then I have this adorable Make Star set. When I saw the previews for this, I was like, oh my god, they're so cute. I need that. So I need to put, even though I'm doing this totally ass backwards, I still am trying to put them how they so no, I was right, sorry. I'm still trying to put them in the order they should be. Oh yeah, that was something I don't recall if I've talked about this before, so I apologize if I have, but if I haven't, I was super curious to know how do you guys organize your albums? That's actually really cute. But how do you guys organize your albums in terms of like order? Like, do you do age order? How do you do them? For me personally, gotta be careful. I organize most of my collections by age order, and I do that even if the leader is not the oldest. So like for ATs, Song goes first because he's the oldest. Song goes first because he's the oldest, that kind of thing. So just, I do that. When I first started collecting, like especially when I was collecting Astro initially, I was organizing by bias, and it was so funny because it was like, I want to say it was like Moonbin, and I can't remember if Rocky was next or Jinjin, and then MJ, Sanha, and Unu. And then when bias lines kind of shifted a little bit and that kind of thing, I had to redo everything, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. That's so silly. So yeah, all that to say, I mostly organize groups by age order. The only group that I do not do that for is Loona, just simply because, you know, of how they debuted and everything. So I organize them by pre-debut order. So Heejin, Hyunjin, Hustle, Yojin, that kind, etc. When we're doing like Loona stuff. And so I also do that as well for post Loona things. So for Loossemble, they're still in their debut order. Same thing with Artemis, that kind of jazz. And I don't know, for me, it's just, it's very familiar to me. If I had to organize them by their ages, I would 100% fail. I'm not very good at remembering a lot of birthdays. Woo, this is an extra. I might just stick her next to Hyunjin. I'm not very good at remembering a lot of birthdays or age orders, especially if, like, if I've been doing Loona this way for so long, it'd be very difficult for me to switch and do that. So like I know Yojin is the youngest, and I know Vivi is the oldest, right? It's Vivi and then Hustle, which is the other way around. Other than that though, I'd get myself so confused. So yeah, I do not do it by age order for Loona. I know I completely would throw myself off. So I was lucky enough to win this Everline fan call. I was so incredibly happy to, and this was unfortunately the event, or one of the events, where Yojin was unable to attend, so they rescheduled another time for her. So the original like winner's benefit for it was a signed member photo card, and I received Vivi, and then we had a rescheduled fan call with Yojin, just Yojin, and that's where I also got the Yojin card from. So I'm very happy to have that. I do have, or I did buy Go On off of Nokyo. I did buy her off of Nokyo. I was super excited to find her. So ideally, my goal, my hope is to find a signed Hyunjin. I am gonna try and trade Vivi for her or try to buy her, but my goal is to have a signed card from all of my biases, since I was lucky enough to get Yojin and then I found a Go On. So yeah, all that to say, these are just super duper cute. I love them so much, and they're just like the little Punchy and Go On's backpack, and they all look so cute. So yeah, anyways, I was very happy to get that. And I don't know, I do enjoy, I think, the idea of fan calls a lot. I think they can be incredibly special, and it's very fun to connect with, you know, somebody you've admired for so long and you really love their music and that kind of deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I have these 3 extra Yojin. So I can put all of these on one page and then do the Yojin on the back. So maybe I'll do the Yojins here. These are just random Yojins I found and bought. like this Sarang Hello. I think I actually bought this one from Sarang Hello, and then these two I just bought off Nokia because I thought it was cute. I didn't even realize the second card came with it till I opened it tonight. I just knew this one and I thought it was cute. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, I think it's, whew, hang on, sorry, I messed up my light. It is a real big blessing to be able to meet with your idol, and like I said, especially if you've admired them for a long time, you really love their music, they're just a fun person to talk to. All that to say though, that having a fan call is still one of the most nerve-wracking experiences ever. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a highly anxious person to begin with, but it is just, I don't think the time zone differences help, because, you know, of course, the majority of the time the idols are doing a fan call when they're in Korea, and so for me that's what, like 16 hours ahead of me. So it's oftentimes either at like 3 or 4 a.m. my time, and the older I get, the more I realize that's a terrible time for me to either stay awake to or wake up for. I struggle with it a lot. And especially, I mean, even if the fan call time is at like 6 a.m. my time, the website's always like they're gonna do a test call at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning my time. So I literally don't sleep. Like, I am in such a severely anxious state, like, oh my god, what if I miss the call from the website? So like I don't sleep. It's a very nerve-wracking night, and all that to say, like, it's a lot of preparation and a lot of build up for it, and then it's over in under 10 minutes depending on who you're talking to. And you know, even if it's like, if you're talking to just a solo artist, it's still probably under like 3 minutes after like weeks or months of preparation and a lot of nerves and a lot of anxiety. It's a lot. So yeah, I do love the opportunity, and I'm always grateful for what I have been able to achieve with it. But I don't know if I can ever do it again. I always say that, and then sometimes I try. And I will say 9 times out of 10, I do end up failing to enter or to win a fan call. Like, it's never an easy thing. And so I'm trying to get more into being just happy with what I have been blessed with. I always think it's so fun to see people share their experiences and just how happy they have been meeting their idol, and bless the people that can do it on like a regular basis and just meet their idols multiple times every comeback, because I genuinely, I don't know how your nerves handle it. Like, you must have like a gut and a nervous system of steel. Like, I don't get it at all. So more kudos to you. But it is really cool to meet them and talk to them. And actually, I was super lucky. My first ever time talking to Loossemble was when they were doing their debut ceremony. That's actually where these cards are from. Their debut ceremony, where they were offering, and I wish they do it again. It was so amazing. They were offering a package where you got like the winner benefits, and you got a shirt for their debut ceremony, and you got a guaranteed fan call with all 5 members. It was insane. Like, I would do that every single time in a heartbeat. And I wish so much some other groups would take that as like a model to use, because there's something about a guaranteed fan call that's just amazing, for one, and it feels a lot less financially irresponsible and that kind of thing. Anyways, it was really nice too, because they were actually in the US when they were doing the fan calls. So it was super weird because I was at work and then my boss was gone that day, so I had to take a break, and I was sitting in my car and like praying that the connection wouldn't cut out or anything. But it was, oh, actually though, it did. It cut out on Go On and Hey Chuu, I think. I want to say it was just Go On though. Anyways, yeah, it was a really cool experience. I wish more companies would adopt that model because it's really cool. Unfortunately, I do understand that's probably means a lot less money because you know then you can't bank on people spending thousands of dollars to get into a fan call. But anywho, all that to say that this is all for the, I don't know what you, I think it's like Loossemble is the name of the album. I'm gonna call it Sensitive Era. But anyways, that is all I have for Sensitive Era so far. I'm still missing like an incredible amount of pobs and all of that. I don't know that I'm going to get them or if I'm just going to be satisfied with what I have. Probably just do that. Okay, so here is my one-of-a-kind stack. I am severely lacking in one-of-a-kind Photocards, and I'm pretty sure I have extras somewhere, or I have others on the way too, because I could have sworn I had more than this. Anyways, my initial wish list was marked off as more than this, but we'll see. So same deal here. I'm just gonna put them in by member in a row of 3. I want to steal, hang on, sorry. I'm gonna steal a sleeve from somebody. These ones are mostly sleeved because my Atiny sent them sleeved. Props to them. They're super amazing. So I'm like, you know what? That will save me a headache later, maybe. Or if I end up using a completely different sleeve, which is gonna be 10 times worse, we'll see. But yeah, I am missing quite a few still for one-of-a-kind. It didn't quite hit me just how atrocious it would be finding the unit cards. Y'all, it is painful, incredibly painful trying to get these unit cards. It's literally insane. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. And part of me is like, just keep the units you have and, you know, but I'm like, no, I've come too far to stop now. I want all of them. So we'll see what happens. It probably won't happen, but it's a fun thought. So yeah, I do have a ridiculous amount of extras up for trade. Maybe at some point I'll try and put up like a little trade post or something. But if you have one-of-a-kind extras or if you need some, please do not hesitate to reach out. I would be so down for trading. Probably selling at some point. Part of me wants to hold onto the cards until I get what all I need, and part of me thinks it's probably just more prudent to sell and buy. I don't know. We'll see. What blows my mind is, especially for the night version or dawn version, whatever this one is, I feel like it's called dawn version, and it confused the hell out of me because their outfits scream more night to me, but whatever. Anyways, I didn't pull a single Yojin out of my like personal album buys for this era. Like, that's insane to me. But yeah, I do think I have some on the way via a group order. Maybe we can hope. But I bought so many darn albums for this era for all of the ridiculous pops going on, and I still didn't pull a single Yojin, and it's actually kind of a crime. It's criminal is what it is. Okay, I wasn't originally going to collect any of these Ever Music Photocards, but you know what, they are actually, I know these are album, I think I'm gonna do the unit cards first and then those, because they're just like a completely different look and style. Anyways, I wasn't going to, but their cards are super cute. And so I think, woo, I do think that I will try and get, I'm only missing like a couple cards. I'm missing a Yojin card and a Haiju. And I think that's it, to be honest. We'll see here in a minute. Anyways, unit cards have always been my favorite thing. And part of me is torn that like in the year of 2024, K-pop companies have decided to capitalize on unicards, because I've always thought they've been super cool, especially when they're like holographic and cute like these ones are. But now it's like everybody and their dog not only wants to do unicards, but they want to do like 1,000 of them. I'm gonna steal another sleeve. You know, like there's so many unicards that they're doing, and not only that, there's so many. In Loossemble, they're not very expensive, but some other groups like ATs, they get pretty hella pricey, especially when you put my two biggest biases together. Why are y'all selling a Matt's unicard for like $200? What is wrong with you? Who raised you? You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous, but it's whatever. So I think I don't remember. Oh, probably the selfie card goes here, huh? That'd be smart, Jessie. Anyways, I know I'm missing a Yojin and a Haiju. So yeah, I'm literally missing 2 ever cards, so I may just try and get the other 2. They are a lot cuter than I was thinking, if I'm being completely honest. Once I had them in my hand, I was like, oh, well, I do like you. So, you know? So yeah. I don't know, these styling for one of a kind, so gorgeous, especially like this outfit on her, insane. She looks so good. I'm so excited for their new comeback, even though we literally were still doing pop events for one of a kind like a couple weeks ago. You know, it's whatever. It's capitalism. But the new album looks so cool. Not gonna lie, it looks, can't wait. I can't wait. I really love Loosemble's music. I think I mentioned it before, but Loossemble and Chuu's style are really my top sounds in music, so I really enjoy everything that they're putting out. I do remember though being incredibly blown away by Virtual Angel and Algorithm. Like, just Algorithm especially was not a sound I was expecting from Heejin, and it blows my mind. It is so good. It is so pretty. And Virtual Angel, like, I deliberately didn't listen to any of the any of the pre-release tracks, or I didn't even watch the music videos leading up to it. I still need to watch those actually, because I wanted like the full effect of Artemis coming together, and oh my god, it was worth the wait. Virtual Angel is an actual masterpiece, probably one of, if not like my most favorite comeback, or not comeback, debut of 2024, if I'm being honest. It is just so pretty. I absolutely love the styling of the music video too. Hate the choice that they made for all of the flashing, even though I guess like on an artistic level it's actually really cool. Like, it makes a lot of sense and it's super cool, but you know, from a functional visual standpoint, it's garbage, and it makes it incredibly difficult to watch. Even the human eye version one was so painful to watch, but much better. So yeah, I think I may have vastly overestimated how many photocards I would have for this. Like, I still have quite a bit. I put 50 pages in. We're a decent chunk through. Maybe not, I don't know. These cards from Makestar, I hosted a Go. I still have a Yunjin and a BB if you want one. But anyways, these cards are so heckin' cute. When I saw them, I knew I wanted to host. I had absolutely no expectations of winning anything. God, these are so big. I'm just gonna leave them in the sleeve for now, whatever. I had no expectations of winning anything from Makestar, because like, I knew with how cute they were, everybody and their mom was gonna be going for it. I just wanted the card, and I didn't want to have to deal with a potential sorting form or anything like that. So yeah, I was happy to host it. And also too, because they have some really cute units that went with them. So I got one person that claimed from the offline unit, which is this unit here. Like everybody wanted this. Nobody claimed anything except one person claimed to go on. So I still have most of the units from that are from the offline one that they just didn't want, which is a shame. More for me though, because they're so cute. Come on now. There's my beautiful bias line, and then we'll put these cuties here, and I'm just gonna stick one here instead of wasting another space. Cute. And then, so we'll do the red panda girlies here. This set was so cute. I'm not gonna lie though, I did buy it for the sunglasses one that I'll show you next, like these ones. So I did buy this Hello Live set for the glasses. Woo! And I'm not gonna lie, I do really like Hello Live photocard events, and I especially like for like Loossemble, they have like you buy 10 and you get a whole new set free. I adore it. Oh wow, I think that is all for Loossemble, guys. So these, oh, that is a terrible sleeve. Hang on. Let me still another sleeve. That's decent. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyways, these are the one-of-a-kind broadcast cards, or one of them anyways. Look at the backs. Hopefully those go okay. I never know, I don't quite know what the angle and stuff to do with these, but they match the night version photo shoot. Sorry, that took me a long time to get out. I don't know what they're wearing on their heads, but it's so cute. I was low-key debating doing OT5 for them, but I decided I'm okay at the end of the day. I mean, if I could do OT5, I probably would, but it was painful enough trying to get these two. So I'm good. So wow, that is all for Loossemble. Okay, so we're gonna do Loossemble, and now we're gonna do Chuu. Chuu, Chuu, Chuu. I love Chuu so much. She's got a heart of gold. She is such a sweetheart. I think one of my favorite moments of K-pop that I will be like forever proud of is, and this is gonna sound weird to say, but when Chuu was kicked out of Loona by BBC, and BBC tried to go around being a trash company and spreading just bullshit about Chuu. And not only did nobody believe it, I mean, and you know how fans are, where fans sometimes might blindly defend an idol. I was just checking my camera. I was saying, you know how some fans will like blindly defend an idol no matter what kind of thing. So I mean, you would expect fans to be outraged, but even like companies, people that had worked with Chuu stood up and they were like, BBC are fucking lying. Like, she is not, because they were trying to be like, she's a bully, she harassed the girls, this is why we kicked her out, and they were like, you're not gonna be spouting nonsense on our watch. This looks so atrocious, I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll do like a double Chuu there. Oh my god. Anyways, that looks ridiculous, but it's whatever. But anyways, one of my proudest moments is that, and I say that because she so loved and so defended, and it was like fans, you know, even international fans that have never met her or anything were like, there's no way that's Chuu you're talking about. But other idols and companies and stuff stepped up, and it was like really a proud moment for me. I'm actually kind of tearing up because it was just like, she really is a sweet person, and she has a big heart, and she deserves the world. And even though they tried to shit on her and tear her down and ruin her reputation, honestly, she persevered and came out super duper strong, and I am so proud of her for that. So these middle cards, or these pink hair cards, are all broadcasts. I am going to steal another sleeve. I have so many extras, pobs and all that good stuff. Anyways, these are broadcasts, and in the template I was looking at, they put them at the end of the profile thingy, whatever. I'm going to put them on this first page with these more special cards. Like this, one of them is from her light stick, the other one is from her like chain strap thingy for her light stick. Wait a minute. I took out the card. I'm like, what did I do with the oh my gosh, I took out the card and set the sleeve down. I meant to get the whatever. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting tired. I don't know why I keep filming these things like close to midnight. That's probably not a good look. All of that to say, these are broadcasts. I'm pitting them up with her light stick accessory cards because I can. I figure they're not a pre-order benefit. They're a little bit more special than that, so you know what I mean? Good. So yeah, I want this one in the middle because it's so cute. Okay, so we've got Chuu Pobs, and we are just going to just start putting them in. I did organize these by like order that I could find on the templates for all that I have. I do not have even like a fraction of how Pobs, because they're just so insane. I did go super crazy to get this one because I missed her on pre-order. I don't know what I was thinking, and then literally nobody was selling her, and I was like, I need this Chuu card to live. And I found a set somebody was selling. Unfortunately, they were only selling with like 22 of her other Pobs, so I made a really stupid decision, but I finally have her in my hands, and I'm eternally grateful for that. These ones, I did a Make Star order for, the bunny ones, just because they're so cute, especially these two. I don't know if you guys, if you know anything about ATs. ATs also did one in this exact same gray bunny outfit, and Sangwa has like almost the exact same pose as that one, so I was like, I'm going to get these because they're buddies. So that's what I did. Yeah. The order for these may not be like 100% exact because the template list I was looking at got a little confusing, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna just go with it, you know? A lot of these are cute. I guess I should probably show you what I'm putting up. Oh Lord. We'll look at the page here in a minute. Oh, that kind of works. Good. All right. We're just gonna keep putting these through. It's really nice to be putting away photocards, guys, not gonna lie. Like I said in my original like sorting photocards video, I haven't done this in years, and it's, I mean, I guess technically I could just stop buying until I know what I was getting, but it's very stressful to keep up with collecting when you have no idea what you have, what you'd like to get. So unfortunately I do end up with a lot of duplicates that way. I'm hoping to get better organized in general in life, but especially for things like my collection. So in part with that, I need to know what I have. What maybe I don't want, maybe what I want to downsize to, you know what I mean? So yeah. One Chuu set I am really upset at myself for missing is the, I want to put these on the same page. Do I have another random Chuu? Maybe I'll just skip it. Anyway, sorry. what I was saying was one pop set I'm really upset that I missed for Chuu is the Aladdin, the wizard set, the old man set. And I'm really upset at myself because I was just like, I can find it later. And I've got to stop doing that. Anytime I think of a pop set and I'm like, oh, I can find that later, that'll be easy. That is the set I need to buy, because historically for me, that's always been the set that I can never find again. It happened to me with AT's, their Yes 24 double set in Fever Part 3 era. I think either Fever 3 or Epilogue. But anyways, they have one that has like leopard print outfits and one that has like cheek heart blush. And stupid me was like, I can find that later. Not a problem. Never seen a full OT8 set. Technically OT16 because there's 2 sets since. Hugest regret. And if I do ever see anything from being set, it's 1 card and it's always a ridiculous price. Same thing with Chuu. Oh, I can find the Tortoro. Oh, I can find the old man wizard outfit. No, I can't. Never seen it being sold. I wouldn't even mind paying a slightly ridiculous price for it. I just can't even find it being sold to buy it. You know what I mean? Like, never again. I've got to stop being like, oh, you know, no. I guess for me, my mentality too with photocard collecting is, I know a lot of folks are like, you know, take things at your own pace. You will find the cards you want for a good price when it's available. And I am afraid I'm not a believer of that all the time. And I'll explain why. Everything, I guess, always harkens back to ATs. But for a group like ATs, they have some debut era broadcast cards. I could maybe wait and see if somebody that's like selling their collection will sell them at a decent price. But I'm not stupid and I'm not going to hold my breath. Anytime I see one that I want, it's either like a quote your own price bid kind of thing, which means it's going to be easily $300 or $400 minimum. Or if it's like a Halloween broadcast, it's like $600 plus minimum. And if you're extremely lucky and it's a Hangjung Songhwa Halloween broadcast card, it's well above that. So, or I've had things like, you know, the Yes 24 set that I was talking about. I did miss out on that and haven't found it since. There's like a Soundwave set that I should have bought on Nokia. There was a full OT8 set for like $150 or something. And I was just like, nah, I don't really know if I like them this much at this point to buy them. I can wait. I can't find that set anymore to save my life. Songhwa, if he ever is available, it sells out. Like, I don't know. Maybe it is also just a fear of FOMO for me. But I know just realistically, for how I collect and what I want to collect, a lot of times the philosophy of just wait and see tends to work out extremely poorly in my favor. Could also just be that I'm extremely impatient. Maybe. Not discounting that either. Woo! Anyways, all that yapping and we made it through Chuu. I don't have anything Strawberry Rush yet. All of that is coming in. Slightly terrified because I think I went overboard. Not surprised, but I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm not gonna leave pages. I'll just figure that out when I get there. Anyways, so we've got Loossemble debut and one of a kind put away. We've got Chuu. I'm sure this is running extremely long, but I'm gonna try and be quick and do Oddeyecircle because I don't have anything Artemis yet. And then Yves. Okay, so super duper quick. Oddeyecircle, I didn't really purchase a lot for. Just some things to help some friends. I do want to say that I bought a Kim Lip Oddeyecircle photo card from a friend. I just need to find out where it is, so that way I can put her away. The nice thing about having a 3-member photo card set is, like, look how easy it is to put things away. Eventually I will do something better, because we have these clear ID cards, which are cute, and then we have these little itty bitty baby IDs, which are also cute, but you know what I mean. We are just putting stuff away right now. We are not thinking too hard about it. What are your guys' thoughts on Air Force One? I think for me, the name Air Force One, like, seriously throws me off, because I grew up in a totally different timeline. So anytime you say Air Force One, I'm thinking of those godforsaken sneakers. And wasn't there like a whole song in the early 2000s about Air Force Ones? I don't know. Anyways, it's such a weird correlation to me. Oh, look at that. Oddeyecircle is done. I don't have very much for them, but what I do have, I'm absolutely in love with, because cute. Oh, beautiful. Anyways, almost done. So anyways, the name Air Force One is just like a super weird correlation for me. So I don't know how I feel about that. The album, immaculate. So beautiful. I think, gosh, I don't know what my favorite song is, because every time I hear one, especially like, don't they have one called Lucid? And I hear that one, I'm like, oh my God, that's it. But there's another one on there that I'm just like, this perfection. So Yves, I don't know if y'all have seen, but she has released her, geez Louise. She has released her US version or whatever, American version of her album, Loop. And it comes with 10 new photo cards, because of course it does. Those cards are so hella cute. I'm going to need to purchase them. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna buy more albums or if I'm gonna try and just buy them outright. My worry is because they're all like selfies and that kind of thing, they're gonna be quite a bit higher priced, so we'll see. Oops, really quick though, I was gonna say I do still have 2 more album cards from the Korean version that I want to get, and then that will be done. Hi everyone, I'm going to do a quick binder flip through of the Loona binder and the post Loona binder. I had originally done both of these before, but the Loona binder one, the bottom row was cut out, and on the post Loona one I talked a lot, so it was a lot longer than it needed to be. So this one is just going to be a quick flip through of all of the cards, so we can kind of see where we're at as far as progress with the cards and what we need next. So yeah. And here's the post Loona binder. Okay guys, so that is it for Loona for now. Thank you so much for watching. It was actually super fun to put everything away and show you guys everything that I have. So I'm really excited to keep doing this. I do know off the top of my head, I do have some Loossemble sets that are missing somewhere, so I'll have more Loona cards to put away. And I've also been looking to buy a couple more Flip-Thru photo cards and that kind of thing, so very excited to update this binder here soon. But thank you so much for watching again. I appreciate all of your support. If you watched even a little bit of this or all of it, I really appreciate it. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to drop a comment down below, or anything like that. But yeah, I really appreciate your time, and I hope you have a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and take care. Thank you.